This is part two now of the show here with Barry Bear. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday, the 12th of June. And I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever your plans are. Well, in this second part of the show now, I'd like to talk about how to prevent gastro. Now, gastro also comes into sickness and it has a lot to do with sickness. So, to prevent gastro, you need to wash your hands thoroughly with some soap and warm water for 30 seconds. And if you've got a dirty floor, do not let your kid crawl around on a dirty floor or let them touch the dog if they've got dirty hands because that's how gastro bugs can happen. Or how do gastro bugs occur? Well, we often get pains in the stomach and often feel sick, and then we suddenly lose our appetite. We get pains in the tummy and get the urge to go to the men's or the ladies' room. And we get gastro because we've eaten some food that may have been contaminated or drunk some contaminated water. So if you have gastro, it is best to stay away from people. If you have got the gastro bug or virus this winter, and go to the doctor if you get worse. Clear fluids is the way to go, and dry crackers or toast or maybe scrambled eggs may be a good option if you feel hungry. Some mashed banana or apple sauce and plain boiled rice or potatoes or some crackers with Vegemite. But no acidic fruits such as oranges or tomatoes, because that will make the gastro worse. And like I said, if you are severely, um, if you've got gastro really badly, you may have to replace your lost fluid with some gastrolyte, which you can pick up at the chemist, or hydrolyte. Now, hydrolyte is available in black currant and orange. And if you are not sure on how to use the hydrolyte or to make it up, ask your pharmacist. Another way of replacing your electrolytes is having a sports drink, like Gatorade or something. And don't drink undiluted cordial. You need to have water. You need to drink your fluid like black tea but no milk. And to eat, you can have some dry toast and Vegemite for breakfast, or maybe some honey, but no milk for a few days until your gastro is settled. And no deep fried food either or busy drink because again that can make the gastro worse. Now, now, how do you get gastro? Well, gastro happens like I said, it can come on quite suddenly and you don't even realize it. So, so if you feel the need that you need to be sick, grab a bucket nearby, especially if you're in bed, okay, and stay close to the men's or ladies' room. And do not come to work if you have gastro. And why shouldn't we go to work or school if we have gastro? Well, because you could be spreading your gastro on someone else. So please be thoughtful of other people if you are sick and don't kid yourself that you're better when you're not. And like I said in the first part of our show today, go to the doctor if you get worse, and he may be able to advise you on what to do. But and if you and staying hydrated is a must as well if you are sick. But if you're severely dehydrated, you may have to go to hospital to have an intravenous drip. Now, an intravenous fluid drip is where the hospital start putting a cannula into your arm and connect you up with a machine with two bags of fluid to get you hydrated again. And this has happened to me on many occasions. This happened to me at the end of June last year where I picked up a bug from eating chicken that had been left out of the fridge for too long. So it is very important not to leave anything that might be perishable out of the fridge for too long because you could get salmonella food poisoning from this. And this is where I'd like to end part two about health and preventing sickness. And coming up in part three, I will be talking about casseroles. I'm Barry Fair. You've been watching part one and two of my Wednesday Wrap. Stay tuned for part three about casseroles.